So making money involves solution. It involves skill. And we're not talking about the best skill. We're talking about the skill that's willing to show up. Because if you ain't willing to show up where the problem at, if you ain't willing to show up where the issue at, if you ain't willing to show up where the drama at, you might not be willing to make money, which means you're not going to convert enough things into cash in order to see these three components of this cycle successfully manifest in your life. So making money involves solution, making money involves skill, and making money involves strategy. All right, let's go to the second point. How to succeed in making money. We covered that. Now let's look at managing money. When I talk about managing money, I'm talking about you becoming, I want you to hear, because this is a big word I want to use right here, and I want you to catch it. When I talk about managing money, I'm talking about you becoming the fiduciary of your life. That's a big word, but I want you to catch the meaning behind it. When I talk about making money, I'm talking about you becoming the fiduciary of your life. Managing money, rather. We covered making money. So what do we mean when we talk about managing money? I'm talking about you becoming the fiduciary of your financial life. Now let me explain to you what a fiduciary is. Because my wife and I, we have been in the real estate industry from day one, our entire marriage. And a lot of people that we work with assume, like my wife does as a licensed real estate professional, they assume, whether it's a lender, whether it's some banker, or whether it's some institution that we're working with, it could be a fund manager, it could be some type of management advisory account, company who's holding the money for escrow or whatever it is. These people are fiduciaries. Why are they fiduciaries? Because they have a legal right and a legal responsibility to assume a fiduciary, or that's a sophisticated way of saying they have to protect your finances. They have to become managers of your finances, which is why most professionals, they don't call you a customer. Most professionals call you a client. So the people that we deal with on a professional level, we call them clients. Some of you have been our clients in the real estate field because we're assuming a fiduciary responsibility for the money that you're spending for that home or for that piece of real estate that you're investing in, or whatever the situation is. Your mortgage broker is assuming that fiduciary responsibility. Your insurance agent, your investment broker, these are fiduciaries because they are assuming a legal responsibility to cover and manage your finances. Well, guess what? Managing money requires you to be the fiduciary of your own finances. This is not just you managing money in terms of one aspect of managing money. Let me give you an example, and I'll show you on the grid. You might want to write this down. Managing money involves tracking, touching, and transferring. Managing money as a fiduciary, because you got to be the fiduciary. A lot of people are not fiduciaries of their money, which means they're not managing their money. They don't control the narrative of their financial life. And that's one of the reasons why they don't have any. How are you going to have money and you're not controlling the narrative of your money? You're not the fiduciary of your money. When you leave the responsibility to other individuals and other institutions, they assume the fiduciary responsibility of the money that you're making, but you're not managing. So managing money involves three things. Number one, tracking. Number two, touching. And number three, transferring.